I made a film recently where I went to Middlesbrough to check out some cheap houses, and I said in that, I said, oh, I think this is the worst cheap house I've ever seen. However, I think I found another one that might be in a way worse condition. So it's going to be a quick little film today, just checking out this house, seeing what state it's in, because from the photos it looks absolutely knackered. So I think it could be really interesting. It's actually back in Middlesbrough, so I've come back to Middlesbrough. The weather's awful, so I'm not really going to do a walk around. It's going to be a quick tour of the house, maybe just have a look down the street. And then, yeah, I got a viewing, and the house is going to auction really soon, so we'll see what it goes for as well. I'll get that in the video. Serious bit of barbed wiring on the roof, on the top of the walls there. Stop you getting in. So here's the listing online for this property. As you can see, it's got 10 grand guide price. I think it does have a reserve price, so we'll see that at the end when we come to it. But look at this. It's a terraced house, requires some improvement work, and has suffered fire damage. So I'm interested to see. Let's get inside. So immediately walking in, I was shocked about the mess, for one thing, but could you hear that? There was some water leaking from somewhere, so I knew that was going to be an issue as well. But immediately, just look at this place. I mean, it is completely trashed, completely full of stuff. From my last video, the house I saw was so bad, I made sure I got myself some decent boots and a mask. But look at the hole in the ceiling there. Just stuff everywhere. It was really hard to navigate my way across this room. So the ceiling in this room as well was completely damaged. And when you go upstairs, when I take you up there, you will realise why. And this is from water damage. But yeah, that has just all come down. So I got out into the backyard and I saw some stuff that kind of indicated what had caused the fire here. So that there is equipment from a grow house, a place where you grow weed. So I'm sure that is what's caused the fire. And just looking back at the house and looking upstairs, you're just starting to see the actual damage up there and how bad it is. But let's go inside and find that water leak. Yeah, so there we go. There's the leak. It's a bit more than a leak, isn't it, really? The water was literally coming up around my boots in here. This room was trashed as well. I wasn't going to go in because I didn't want a shower, but just look how bad that is. But then we went upstairs, and I'm sure you can see the stuff on the stairs that indicate fire damage, but just wait until you get up there and see how bad it actually is. I actually can't believe that they're letting people in this house to view it, as this was so dangerous. I really wanted to get up and have a look around and show you, but really, it was so unsafe. But there we go. The whole roof is missing of this house. It has just burnt down, and I'm sure it's from it being a grow house. Having weed growing up here, and something's gone wrong, and it has just set fire to the whole of the top of the house. Just look at that. I know there was that leak downstairs, but obviously when you don't have a roof on a building, water's just going to come in. So every step that I took felt like I was walking on a wet sponge. And you can just see the extent here. And now I didn't go down into that room because the floor there was so soft and I knew that that would just go through. But you can see just completely open to the elements without the roof there. Just rain coming in as we speak. Then I went to the other side of the house where the bathroom was. Now, the roof was still damaged, but the ceilings in this room were okay. But yeah, the bathroom's completely trashed. And then there was a room on the end here which was just filled with stuff. And again, you can see that the water's been coming here and just leaking down onto them walls. I didn't really know what this stuff was. Maybe the plaster on the roof coming down as well. But yeah, just so bad. Another look round upstairs, and really the value on this house is just nothing. Surely it's nothing. Now, there wasn't anyone else there viewing it, so I hope people did go to view it and they don't just look at the listing online, because the listing online doesn't really show how bad it actually is. So people might see, oh, a cheap house, I'm going to buy that, without realising this is the damage. This is what it is actually like. So we'll see at the end when it goes to auction what someone pays for this house. Okay, so we've just been in to have a look at the house, if you could call it a house. That was absolutely crazy. I can't even believe that they're opening that up to let people look round, because that was so sketchy. Obviously, since my last videos, I've been a lot more prepared. I've got some good boots, got a mask to wear, but still, upstairs I wasn't going to walk through. I wasn't going to walk along that hallway because that was so sodden, the floors, and the entire roof was missing. Wow. I can't believe they're letting people walk around that. That is crazy. However, definitely the worst house I've ever seen. It goes to auction, I think, what date is it today? I think it goes to auction on Monday, and I think it's on for 20 grand. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, we'll see. With the magic of editing, I'll put in what it's sold for. That was crazy. Oh my word. So here we go, we're back home now, and here is the auction online. It's about a day auction, so you've got about 24 hours. So let's see what happens. 39 people are watching it. I wonder if anyone is... And there we go, £27,000 is the first bid. And as you can see, the photos there look bad, but they don't show the full damage. That is just... And another one, £28,000. Also, he's not met the reserve yet. So it's the same bidder trying to get to that reserve. Now, this is the next day. 2 seconds left. Let's see what it sells for. £36,000. That house has sold for £36,000. Oh my word, that poor person. They've just spent £36,000 on that. Now, surely they didn't go and see it. Surely they didn't go view it. Now, this happens with auctions a lot. You just see it and you think, oh, that's good, it'll be all right. But the reality of it is, this house is worth nothing. Well, that has got to be the worst purchase of this person's life. Wow. If you like what you see on this channel, do hit subscribe, come along. I'll show you a lot of things that you probably won't see elsewhere. Nice one. Bye-bye.